Back again, baby.
Yeah, let's go.
What's up, bro?
Episode 2, baby.
How's it going, guys? This is the Brokast, episode 2, the show of broke bros that break stuff.
Yeah, baby. That's what we got today.
Yeah, so today we have got...
The official guide to Fallout 76.
Let's go.
$4.
$4.
$4. Just to show
Yeah.
how
That's a bargain.
fantastic this game was.
Yep.
Can we get a little Gatorade in there?
Here, let's give him a little preview of like how much stuff there is in here. Well, that's not a good one.
Go,
we got,
go to the camera. Go to the camera.
I'm going, bro. I'm going, bro.
Go up there, baby.
You got all
Ridiculous.
kinds of maps. You got. Look at this.
No, go to the other one. That one doesn't have autofocus.
Here you go. Look at all these. You got all different maps, all different. There has got to be. This is the Bible for gaming.
Yeah, it's
And we are here
Back
to destroy
again.
the Fallout
Back
76 official guide.
I'm so okay with never ever playing this game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Never saw any gameplay.
Nope.
No.
Fine with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
How are we gonna do?
I think we all just like take,
Gonna
start just
Rip it like a
ripping.
phone book.
Here, you take this. You take this.
One page at a time.
No. You
Are you gonna punch
grab
it?
You grab it.
I grabbed it.
You grab it.
Grab that bill.
Oh, we
Grab that bill.
okay.
Grab that bill.
Ready? 3, 2.
Yeah, baby.
Give me.
Let's go.
Oh no! Man, what?
It said junk. It said junk.
Hey, yo,
this
purple
one-
gutsy. Dude.
You ready for this
Real
ASMR?
Nice.
That's probably gonna be ear rape.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
All right, we got some.
This will be a tablecloth next episode.
Take
Yeah.
a tinkle. If you wanna. All right.
With my water.
In case you want to take a tinkle, there
Oh,
you go.
yeah.
Uh,
All right.
The world is your litter box.
My water.
all right.
So, I don't know how you transition from...
That was fun.
So
I don't know how
Good
you...
paper
just got a little
ripping.
bit of monkey side out, you know.
Yeah.
Had to tear
The
it.
little primordial action here.
Oh, he's in the nay-nay.
I don't know how you transition from that, but we will.
Yes, exactly.
So, how's it going, guys? How's this week been?
Big chilling.
Yeah, I want to
Pretty
hear
good.
about. I want to hear about volleyball, bro.
Hear about volleyball?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was so hot outside. Holy crap.
It's real humid now.
Yeah.
We're getting some nasty heat coming out.
So what'd you just do? What'd you just do?
Yeah, we just played the tournament. They messed up the bracket, so we had to.
How did they mess that up, though?
I don't know. They registered a team that wasn't a team. They spent an hour fixing that, and then we sat through 3 games.
Ugh.
So
They made you sit through 3?
we didn't play until
With
6
all
o'clock.
those courts?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sheesh.
Yeah, you just sat in the heat.
Man,
I played decent.
the nice thing is it's going to be no clouds.
Mm-mm.
You know, we going some dark. We going to play some volleyball. And
Yeah,
we'll be,
We're
it'll be
playing
cool.
volleyball after this recording session.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going from playing volleyball to playing volleyball again.
After the Brokast.
What an athlete.
Keep the grind going.
So how's it been, boys? Seth, how's this week been? You
All right, y'all.
had to fast
Yeah,
the
so-
whole week.
Okay, my training season and my track season's over. If you remember, I'm a collegiate hurdler,
There you
and
go.
I trained for a long time, and kind of got burned out towards the end, but I still performed well. So, I mean, I can tell my body was like really hating me for training that long. So I took quite a break. I've been doing pretty much nothing since May 9th,
Yep.
and it's been fantastic. And you'd think I'd just be refeeding, eating a bunch of food, but to be honest with you, I ate so much during the season that, like, my body just
Started to hate
it
you
needed a
for it.
break, like,
Yep.
digestively. So I did nothing. What I did was a juice fast. It was a week long. What that means is you take organic vegetables, fruits, you just juice them.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, you juice them.
You
That's
do it
what's
with
called a
ice?
juice fast.
You do it
no,
with
no
ice?
ice.
No
No
ice?
ice. Nice. Too many calories.
You gotta be organic too.
Too many
calories.
calories. It's ice.
You put them through the juicer, just
Yeah.
centrifugal juicer. It's like $80 on Amazon. You put them through the juicer. Very concentrated vitamin. It's just supposed to like
Just give you all your nutrients, but
yeah,
without the
yeah.
carbs.
But more than that,
calories.
like it's basically
Carrot juice.
Yeah, it's like elixir. It's like life juice.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
Like a chug jug?
Chug jug?
Oh,
yes.
oh.
It's basically a healing potion, and you can look up.
Nice.
It's actually a med kit.
There's not much literature like proving that fasting is effective, but there's a whole lot of testimonies out there, and
just
I can be
feel
one.
good.
Yeah, I can be one. I feel fantastic right now. It cured a lot mentally and physically.
Just a
is all
reset.
I'm gonna say.
Are you still on it?
I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
When
What
did
was
you-
the first thing
What
you
was the
ate?
first meal,
Yeah,
though?
yeah.
after you're
When,
done.
when did you finish?
You had to ease into
Didn't
it,
you
right?
finish today?
Yeah.
When today?
No, in the morning.
Oh,
So it
okay.
wasn't technically a week. It was like
A little under
it was like a
6 days.
6.5 days.
8 hours short of a week.
Oh, okay.
Which is, I'd call it a.
yeah.
I had like a cup of oats with some peanut butter and flax seeds.
Now, were you hungry when you ate it, or were you just like have to force yourself?
I was freaking tired. Like
Yeah.
I haven't been hungry
Exhausted.
really since day 4.
Yeah, which
but-
is good though.
Yeah, I got tired. I
Yeah.
was very tired, and then I ate that.
How weird was it just going around, just not being hungry, and like seeing your family eat,
You
It
mean
got to a
being
point where I
hungry?
didn't care.
or not being hungry? You know, just walking around and
Yeah.
just not having that sensation,
It's
like going to
yeah.
snack or
Oh
something.
yeah, food.
It was very cool being away from food for a week because
Yeah.
no one ever does that.
Right,
And you felt almost not human because you didn't need it.
right.
But I got very tired, and it got to a point where I was losing sleep. So I figured,
Really?
I better end it a little early.
Yeah.
So I did that, and
Yeah.
feel freaking great now.
There you go.
Lost. I wasn't doing it for weight loss, but I lost 12 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of fat or muscle or both?
Who knows?
Probably both.
It was
a
probably
little bit
a
of both.
good amount of water, some fat, and a little bit of muscle.
Look a little lean now. Did a summer cut. You know.
Yeah.
No homo, of
No,
course.
it's-
I feel freaking great though, and I'm still not gonna do anything until June, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Just take
Well,
it easy.
not like just running. There's no running. Or
I'm not gonna lift
oh, you're not gonna.
You're not gonna
either?
lift.
nor do. Well, I'm gonna lift, but like it's gonna
Yeah.
be.
Just keeping.
It's
your
not
a
gonna
lot.
be for training effect. It's gonna be for maintenance of what I
Not
have.
weight training, just
Yeah.
keeping your body in
like what
check.
you said on Monday when
Yeah.
I saw you at Super Fitness.
Exactly.
Speaking of that, all us boys been hitting the gym.
Yeah.
We've been going for a little while now. I started in November, just trying to get rid of the cross country bod. You know, I've just been trying to gain some. You know, eating more calories, getting
Yeah.
you know, over
It
calories.
seems like it's been
bulking
working.
up.
I can kind of
Yeah.
a little bit.
You're getting a little bit mad.
losing the skinny boy frame.
Yeah, that's the
I like to see
goal.
it.
That's the goal. You know, I've been doing it since October. You know, or no, it was December. Yeah, because it was second semester of school. Finally
Yeah.
got some free time, and
Yeah.
you know, nothing crazy. Just a lot of weird dudes at my gym. But I think we can all testify.
What gym?
to Just having weird dudes. I go to Fitness 19.
Okay.
There's a lot of big-headed people in there. I don't know how they make it through the doors, dude. They have cameras set up.
Beefcakes,
Yeah.
Dude,
They got the Instagram
The lads
beefcakes.
always
why?
flexed.
Why is it like? I don't know. I was
They have
at
to turn around and look at
no.
it.
I was at the gym yesterday, and I don't know if it's like just some people, but like the guys that look like the biggest.
Yeah.
Why do they walk the slowest through the gym? It's like it
I
takes
gotta
them.
tell you.
It takes them like 10 minutes to get from like
You gotta
the
flex
bench
all
to
the
like
way
the
out
squat
and walk
rack.
slow.
I saw this guy at our gym at Super Fitness. He was like, he had to have been on multiple different steroids.
Oh, you can
and,
just tell.
Yeah.
like trampoline, all that stuff. He was on a lot of stuff, and dude was like wide as a truck.
Yep.
He wasn't lifting at all. He was standing like 2 feet away from the mirror with headphones in and looking at himself. wasn't flexing. He was just
Wait, really?
Well,
Yeah.
well, was it just like for how long?
for how long he was staring at himself.
Yeah.
Longer than I was there.
oh my
I was gonna
goodness.
I
say,
got
like-
there. I looked at him. I was doing my stuff. I was
Yeah.
like right next to him, and the only thing I saw him do, he like waved his friend over. He's like, "Dude, look at this." He grabbed like a 10-pound
Shows him a
weight,
meme.
and he was 10 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
Shows
Because
them-
I was gonna say, like, you know, sometimes like I don't know, I do a rep of some or a set of something, and then I just like, you know,
Kinda
walk
stare
around, maybe like just look at myself in the
Yeah.
mirror and just
Check the
zone
pump,
out,
you know.
Yeah.
just like zone out or something, and then go back and do another set like a minute later. But like an hour,
That's a lot.
I mean, I wasn't there for an hour, but it had to be
Oh.
at least 20 minutes. But I
right,
was,
that he was just not doing
he was
anything.
literally standing in the same spot.
I know at our
That's
gym
fine.
we have power lifters. So what they do is they'll just, you know, go all out on just one really heavy
Yeah.
set.
Is there a lot of banging weights?
Just
in here?
start shaking, fall over, slam the weights, and then they're done. They go on their phone for like 20 minutes. But of course,
Gotta
during
rest.
their one rep that they do, they have no offense to the dude because he's probably lifting too, but a little bigger guy, was taking the video, and he had a mic set up, he had a camera set up, a video, and he just recorded the whole thing. He's like, "Yeah, good job, bro." And then they stop.
Yeah.
And like 20 minutes later, they come back. He's like, "You ready to film?"
20
again?"
minutes is a bit
Post it on the
excessive.
Instagram. I don't.
Just
That's
Larry,
just too
Larry
long.
Wheels was at your gym.
I don't get it. Like, I know you want to, I know that's a different way of some people lifting where you just do heavier weights for smaller reps, but it's just kind of hard to watch.
At my college, since we're track athletes and shorter distance athletes, we do a lot of power stuff, a lot of Olympic lifts like power cleans and stuff. And I can see where you're coming from, but 20 minutes, that's
Way too long. That's like, he lifted 3 times while
Yeah.
I was there. It's like,
we would
I mean-
max out here and there, like safely. We would
Yeah.
they, they say never 100%, always 92, 95%. But
Right.
when we'd max out in our sets, we'd do that and we'd take like 4 minutes, and that was enough.
yeah, no, you
3
don't.
minutes, 2 minutes, that's a bit.
Yeah,
like you're
it's-
still kind of tired. But if it's one rep in like a 3-second bout, like 4 minutes is fine.
Right.
Was it an impressive lift at least?
Nope, man. I mean, like, I don't want to dog on anybody, but
Yeah.
I'm also not in the greatest shape, so I can't be like, man, that's
Yeah.
nothing. When it's
You
like,
gotta
I don't know if
respect the
I could
grind.
do it,
Yeah.
So I don't know. It looked impressive enough. If you shake enough, it's gonna look like you're about killing yourself for this lift. But I see a lot of it in my gym. I see a lot of people with a lot of cameras, a lot of people taking pictures. We have full body mirrors around the side of our gym. So there'll be 2 guys, they'll come up, they'll get a rep in, and then not even 10 seconds later, their shirt comes off down to the waist. They'll grab each other, which is kind of weird. Like, kind of lock arms and then go like this, and then they get a picture right in the middle of them.
Very
so it's just like
strange.
right in front. It's just the weirdest. I don't know what's going on with these two. Yeah.
It's very strange.
Just the weirdest photos, and they take photos like every single time. I mean, I haven't been going much like as lately since I've been working so much, but while I was going, I'd see these dudes every day.
Yeah.
And every day they're coming and taking photos.
I mean, I don't think it's, weird for people to just take pictures of themselves.
No,
'cause-
you want to track progress.
yeah,
That's nothing weird with that.
And people are just like, some people just want to show
a
off.
little more
but,
full
like,
of themselves.
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's the thing is, like, I respect like, you can be humble about it though, and these guys are just everything but not, because you have to do, I don't know, unless you take stuff, you have to work really hard to get to the gains that these guys have hit.
Yeah.
Forearms as big as tree trunks.
Yeah.
These guys are massive, so it's like, show it off. You work for it. No one's
Yeah.
gonna tell you
Yeah,
not
exactly.
to. But if you're like nonstop just flexing and like not even hitting weights, it's like, you did your time. Just go home then if you're just gonna come back and just keep flexing the whole time.
Found some glass from the previous
Oh,
episode.
shoot.
Previous
Wow.
episode.
Lucky
Also,
find.
I just wanted to mention, I think you'll be able to see it on this camera. We got the clock right here. Just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted to point that out.
Just showing off a little bit of last episode.
Yeah.
Probably put a little bit from each episode on the wall.
Yeah.
I like
maybe a piece of paper
this.
for this
Just
one.
the fist.
Yeah, yeah.
Just the empty fist ripping out of that one.
We could do that.
Also,
Yeah.
I was thinking for the thumbnail, we just get like Seth or somebody with all the like
Just crumble
scrap
up.
ones,
Mash
like
it up.
no,
Yeah.
just like hold presenting them or something. I don't know.
Like a hamburger.
You gotta go with your lifting.
Huh?
You gotta tell about your lifting.
Oh yeah. Well, so
Experiences.
yeah. So I've just been I've just been lifting at the same gym as Seth just for the past few months. I mean, I was going there. Let's see, like not last year, but like 2019 to 2020 until COVID happened.
Yep.
And then
By the way, the sauna's open.
I know. I was like,
What?
Yeah.
the one janitor guy was like, he said something to me, and I was like, let's go.
Just ringing the bell outside the door.
It's
Everybody come in.
Isn't it like 3 people at a time?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you for
Really?
a second. It's funny what people think about saunas, because when you're in there, there's a kind of like a weird bro atmosphere where you can just talk to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though they're like pretty much naked, but I was talking to this guy. He was like, "Dude, this is such a great health practice. It gets rid of all the toxins." I'm like,
He's not.
"You're sweating, maybe
Yeah.
like a little bit, but
Yeah.
All condensation in saunas, really. It's not that much sweat.
Yeah, yeah.
It probably just feels good after.
It feels
workout.
good. I mean,
it's probably good for
relax.
relaxing your muscles
Yeah.
and just decompressing.
It's pretty hot in this one. I stayed in there for maybe 20 minutes. Had to get out. My eyes were like red. I probably overdid it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I took a cold shower. Felt fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. It just feels so good
Yeah.
sometimes.
Health benefits or not, I'm doing it.
Yeah. This feels
But
nice.
I was going there. Let's see. So I went there, until COVID happened, and then I don't think I worked out at all until, on a set schedule for like months, until New Year's Eve. I went with Seth,
Oh, right, yeah.
Seth and another friend, and then from then on to like the end of whatever, like winter break, I was working out with you, and then
Back up.
and then I don't know, I was just doing it on my own
Right.
from like then until 2 weeks ago when I just stopped when school ended, and I was just like, I'm just gonna do nothing for a while just
Yeah.
because I can.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then
There's a reason to not go, so you might as well take
Good
it.
little
Yeah.
off season.
Right.
yeah. And then last week I was like, I'll start going again. So I did. And I mean, it's been fine. I don't really have any complaints. It's just weird. I mean, actually, I don't even.
Probably pretty sore, right?
Starting back up again. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about you
But
guys.
wait, I started to cut you
All right,
off.
all right.
I was just gonna say, good transition.
Soreness.
Yeah, I'm
Uh-oh.
not like super sore as somebody else is.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hey, it's not bad anymore, but I started at Crunch, that
Oh,
gym.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And I went with one of my friends, and I did not start off slow enough. Like he's training, he's doing like a competition, like powerlifting.
Really?
Thing.
Oh,
That's
God.
pretty cool.
He's doing like 270 for reps. How many you can do in a minute? And I was like,
For what lift?
I can,
Yeah,
I'll-
what-
I'll jump in and
Like
do
a
that.
bench or
No, it's deadlift.
deadlift?
Ew.
Oh.
I went in there. I was like, oh, I can do that.
That'll make me sore, dude.
So I went in and did like 18 reps, and I went,
270?
with deadlift?
before that we did squat. We went into that.
Yeah, that'll move
After
you.
the workout, my legs were just like, I tried to play volleyball
Yeah.
with you and my family.
Yeah.
And if I tried to move, my knees would just buckle.
I know what you're
No.
talking about. There's this feeling where like your muscles, there's so much
you get
acid
out.
in them
Yeah.
where they instantly cramp when you try to contract
Yeah,
them.
that happened to me last summer. Because I started working. I wanted to start working out again. I worked out for 2 days. I worked out chest and triceps one day, and then the very next day I did hamstrings, and
Back
then
and bicep.
and then the day after that I was working, and I was like, I can't even fully extend my
Yeah.
arm.
Yes, I kind of love that feeling
I do
though.
too.
Just the
No.
soreness.
Yep, no,
That's
but,
how
like-
you know it was good though.
No, but that was like the most sore I've ever been in my life, and that's because I didn't like ease into
Just
it.
the whole
at all.
body just kind of cramped up, you know.
Like when you're going for like you haven't lifted in months, you need to
Just breaking up those muscle fibers again. And
you need to start out slow.
yeah, you don't want to force yourself to start hitting weights you did before. You
Yeah.
know, coming back.
That's
and,
what I did.
Yeah.
The
So,
day-
I don't
the
know how
day
you
after,
walked
too.
out after that because it's a
I
lot of
barely
back
did.
stuff, and if you don't work out your back,
My
dude,
lower back was dying.
Yeah.
The next day, I had the same feeling, like the dead feeling.
Yeah,
Day after that, the most sore I've ever been in my life. Like
it hits.
I couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't walk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
no,
yeah,
I-
yeah. Me and Caden were gonna get this. We're gonna get the thing to break for the next episode. I
yeah.
texted Ian. I was like, "Hey, you want to go find whatever to break
Stuck
for the
in-
next
I can't
episode?"
walk.
And he said, "I literally can't walk."
At that point, you're practically straining.
Just
it's literally a muscle strain.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I
Yeah.
tore
After
a lot of muscle fibers.
yeah. If
like
after
a
a
lot.
certain point you're just hurting yourself more than you're
Because
gaining.
soreness is quote unquote micro tears in your muscle, but like if you're that sore, it's like almost a full on strain.
Right.
It's funny.
I did hear though. I don't know how true it is, but when you use legs, because I always wondered how much more. Like I always got so tired when I worked out my legs.
Yeah.
And it uses like 60% of your daily testosterone when you work out legs. I don't know where I heard this, but it apparently legs just exhaust you a lot more than any
Bigger
other muscle
muscles.
group.
It activates
Which-
your core a lot more. You
That's-
have a lot more muscle groups.
That's what
going
I thought.
into
It's
it.
just a lot more is getting used up when you use that. Because I get home after an hour doing legs and I'd be done for
Yeah.
it, you know.
Yeah.
But if it's like upper body or like tricep, bicep,
Oh,
just
you have
arm
a
day or
lot of
something like
energy
that.
still.
Yeah.
It's
It
really
just- you can
simple.
keep
Just
going.
however many muscle groups you're using is correlated with how tired you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
like if you're
which just
running,
makes sense.
running always makes people tired because you're using a lot of muscle.
And swimming.
Because
Yeah.
it's like almost over half your
Whereas
body.
if you're just doing bicep curls, you don't get tired.
It's just
Yeah.
your arms moving.
Yeah.
You can kind of control which muscles you're contracting as well.
Happy to get back to working out.
Yeah.
I never really worked out. I mean, we had like the swim morning workouts, but
Yeah.
they were like 40 minutes, and we barely did.
Yeah,
anything.
that's exciting. I feel like you might end up getting obsessed with it.
Oh no, I
Once you
just-
get the
if
first
I wasn't
initial
sore,
growth
I
for
would've
like
been there,
the month, like the
next
first month, when you start seeing quick results,
Yeah.
it's addicting, dude.
Yeah.
You just want to keep going. When you see the pump and like look in the mirror and see that bicep,
Ian
that
could probably do the rack for
Yeah.
lat pull downs.
Oh no, the lats are crazy from swim. I've never had like muscle from swim, but I know I can gain or lose it really easily. So
Really?
yeah.
well, that's a good thing to know because I know I'm fighting metabolism.
You have that
so
residual
it's like,
strength. It's not really size, but from swimming, just since you were a sprinter too,
Yeah.
you've got a bunch of strength in there.
I had no endurance whatsoever. I still have no endurance whatsoever.
Yeah, it's
You need to
you'll
go
get
run
used
and
to
you need
it.
to go
I hate running.
do like
I'm
Dude,
60 laps in your pool.
My ankles won't take running.
I
No.
bet not. Yeah, it's strange that you mentioned that because whenever I swim, my ankles hurt. Whereas
Really?
yeah,
That's weird.
because I run, they're fine. But when I start swimming,
It's-
I have to get into it.
Yeah, swimming is very
interesting.
low impact on your legs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that.
Your
until I freaking
shoulders
die.
though. You can really mess up your shoulders swimming.
not that I'd know.
I would know from something else.
Oh yeah, from wrestling.
Yeah.
The twice.
Yeah, so
Same one too,
Yep,
right?
I was cursed. Also, is the camera good? All right. Yeah, so I'm kind of like cursed, or I was cursed with my dad. My dad calls it like our last name and then curse, because I think our grandpa, we're cousins. Our grandpa, like he's had so many surgeries on his shoulder.
Yeah.
My dad's broken his collarbone like once, and then he's had a few other injuries.
My mom's shoulder, it freezes every couple
What?
years.
Dude.
And is it the left one?
I'm not sure.
Oh, because
Let's assume it is.
But they
Yeah.
have to put. I did that last episode. But they have to put you under anesthesia for frozen shoulder, and they literally just take it and
just push it back.
just break the like spurs in your shoulder.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah. So it all started. Let's see. I think sophomore year. Yeah, sophomore year, first wrestling meet of the season, or first like wrestling tournament of the
Yeah.
season, because they're like dual meets where you have like one team versus another. Then you have tournaments which are
A bunch of
usually
teams.
it's usually on like Saturdays. So this is the first like Saturday meet of the season, and it was, I believe, it would have, like, if I won the match, I would have gone on to like the finals or whatever. And if I lost, I would have gone on, I don't remember. I don't really remember how it was going.
Yeah.
But, it was one of my last matches of the day. It's like my fourth match, I think. And I was wrestling this kid. He had a lot more upper body strength than me. And near the I was losing by points. I'm stuttering. Oh my god. I was losing by points, and I didn't really know what to do because this guy was like just overpowering me. And it was the end of the match, and I was down. He was on top of me, trying to pin me. Sorry.
That's how it works in wrestling.
wrestling.
Yeah, that is. But so I was on the mat. He was trying to do what's called a half Nelson, a forced half Nelson, which is like putting here. I guess I'll demonstrate for this camera.
Yeah.
You put like your arm under their arm, attach it with your right hand.
Kind of get him in a headlock.
Yeah,
No.
and then you like roll them over so that you can like put your hand right here.
How did
and then
that-
pin them.
That just looks like it's gonna break something.
Yeah.
No,
That's,
so-
to have that much pressure in one spot.
So he was trying to do that. I was forcing my shoulder down as much as I could,
to
and then
stop
just
him from rolling.
then just
Yeah.
So you were
pops.
fighting him against having an angle down on you
Yep,
too.
and then and then I was just done. I let him pin me. I couldn't get up because
Got tap out.
my arm was just like
Kind of limp.
yeah.
Pissed your pants.
No, I didn't piss my pants. And then
I didn't piss my pants.
Yeah.
I technically won.
but yeah, so went to the trainers, got a bunch of ice put on it,
Got
and then
some
went
crackers and some water,
home. And then went home, And then turns out I tore my labrum, which is a ligament that attaches my bicep to my shoulder.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
I had to have
Ouch.
surgery
Makes sense.
to, get that
Sewn back together.
drilled back into my arm. And yeah, so that happened. I was out for 6 months or so.
You saw a PT, right?
What?
Did you see a PT to rehabilitate it?
Probably.
Yeah.
I got to talk about that.
Wait, and then
Dude, the difference between the sizes of both your arms.
yeah, dude, because
Plus,
It's
all
crazy.
the muscle.
bet.
yeah, it even until a year ago, it was bad.
Because just a simple daily task, opening doors, pulling something
Yeah,
up, carrying
that's
a
what-
bag,
that's what
carrying a book
maintains
bag.
You
your-
literally had it like this and couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you couldn't, you're not even moving it, so no muscles are getting used.
No.
Yeah.
No. And then so that happened, and then I still wanted to wrestle. The next year, I go back. I was wrestling
Back
again,
for the return.
and then it was like the week before our first meet. I was wrestling this kid who's actually famous on YouTube.
Ooh.
His name is Chase.
From our family nest.
Yeah.
Little plug right
Yeah, so we were just doing this drill where it's you're trying to stand up and then the other guy's trying to keep you down. So I was trying to stand up. And then Chase picked me up and returned me to the mat. I don't even know how it happened. I don't know if how I
kinda landed
landed
on your shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know how I landed on my shoulder, but I did, and
Oh my
it popped
goodness.
again, and then I couldn't move it. It hurt, and yeah,
Didn't pee his pants.
no, I didn't.
Another time, another success.
That's what really sucks, man. Because especially if it's surgery
And
type
the
of
same
stuff,
muscle to do
you
it again.
cannot. Yeah, it will never be the same. For example, my sophomore year, I sprained my ankle very, very badly. Grapefruit size.
yeah.
You remember that?
Oh, yeah, I
that was,
remember
that was
that.
pretty bad.
Oh,
What did you trip over?
And it's never been the same. I jumped up as high as I could to catch a frisbee, and it came down on my ankle.
on the ankle.
Is that camera right?
And so,
oh, what the?
What is it doing?
I want to go check that out.
I don't even know.
We got one of the POVs a little messed up right now.
Looks like a brief intermission screen.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, not gonna lie.
Yeah. It looks like you dropped it.
Same
Yeah.
video.
Be a transition between
That looks like a big
part one
problem.
and part two.
Yeah, it looks like it's messed up.
Yeah. Oh shit.
We'll see you in that POV part two.
We'll
Yeah.
figure that out in 3 minutes when we take our intermission.
We will. I guess. Yeah, do that.
Take a little break right now. We'll see you
Yeah.
guys once we get everything fixed
We
up.
won't keep them going though.
Let me be clear.
Let me be clear. I pissed my pants. Michelle cleaned it up.
All right.
I hope that's
All right,
it.
where were we? Where were
All
we?
right.
man?
So
I
we're,
hope that made
Get
it.
back into it.
we are back. So yeah, we were talking about my shoulder.
Shoulders.
Yeah. So
The second injury.
yeah, the second injury. So this is 1 year later. I landed on my shoulder. It popped. I was like, as soon as it happened, literally the second it happened,
You
I was
tear
like-
something and just
I knew. I was like,
yeah.
it happened again.
Especially if you knew it was the same arm too.
you knew
Yeah.
it.
You
Yeah.
knew what was going down.
So luckily, this one wasn't as bad. It wasn't the same thing, the whatever drill they used or anchor they used to drill it back into my arm.
yeah,
That didn't
such
come
a
out.
Gross thing to hear.
But it wasn't as bad. It still sucked because
Yeah.
I was out for the rest of the season. But I fractured the head of my humerus, which this.
that was the
right
one where you're
here-
in the cast like this the whole time, right? Where it was
No, that was the first.
that was
one.
first time. Okay.
But humerus is this bone right here.
Yeah.
The head is by the shoulder.
Dude, it's funny how medieval still we are with some surgeries, screwing metal anchors.
Well,
into
it
your
was
bones.
plastic.
It's
Still.
Yeah, that's a little
we're
better.
in a new era. You got a zip tie
I
to
remember
the collar.
Murphy got to steel ones in his freaking shoulder.
Go through
Yeah.
TSA with that.
have to scan you for it.
I still got the.
Still got the
The
Those
scars.
scar.
yeah.
Yeah.
They did a good job though.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
pretty clean for
Yeah.
what happened. Straight.
They're about the
badass.
same size now. I can't really tell.
Huh?
No, your right one's still a little bit. No, they're the same. They're the same.
Yeah. I don't know how else do you want me to compare.
Yeah.
But yeah, Seth, you wanted to talk
Staying
about
with injuries.
Yeah, so I was going to talk about how crazy post-op stuff is because I shadow at a PT clinic right now, and I get a lot of because I think it's post-op and orthopedic. And orthopedic, I think, has something to do with...
That's your feet, right? I'm not joking. I think it might be.
Orthopedic is your feet.
It's like how people move, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know the definition yet. But we got this lady, and I want to talk about this because it's crazy what happens after surgery in most cases. Like, this lady fractured her fibula and tibia, so her entire lower leg was done.
So it might be foot.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
But she
PV
fractured
foot.
all that crap, and
Yeah.
she was in a cast or like a thing, whatever, for a long time because she was old, so it takes that much longer to heal.
Yeah, longer
And
process.
She comes in for the first time. Of course, she's hesitant because as people age, their mind is also kind of
Stubborn.
stubborn, just like their body.
And probably scared
And-
of surgeries a little bit more.
Yeah, she comes in, one leg is like half the size of the other, which is just not a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the main thing that you want to do in physical therapy always first is to get mobility, because if you don't have mobility in anything, you can't
train
do
it
anything
back.
with it. Like, if you can't get range of motion in your leg, you can't strengthen it, right?
Yeah.
So this physical therapist that I shadow, he's like, all right, so let's get some mobility in here, and he tries to he takes the cast off, kind of moves it around, gets it ready, and then he kind of moves it a little, and it went crack.
Oh!
And she.
This is the Tom and Jerry scream.
He was not expecting that. Normally that doesn't happen because he was being gentle. But the scar tissue, because what happens after surgery and after any trauma is the body tries to close it up and keep it from being mobile.
Right.
But in order to heal, you have to have it mobile.
Move it around.
So all that scar tissue that built up cracks.
Oh, that is so disgusting, dude.
And she was like, ah! It was terrible.
She was like, ah! Ouch! Ow, my leg.
But she came back. She came back, and she's
Let's
still
go.
she's still getting
Still
after
kicking.
it. Yeah. I mean, now she's got pretty decent mobility. It's not great, but it's much
As
better
long
than
as
it
it's
used
still
to be.
moving, still getting motion out of it.
I really, really applaud her for coming back because
That'd scare me from coming back.
being that old and like
You're
you
in a
can-
crack and pop like that.
having an experience like that.
Yeah, you can imagine.
I'm even worried about going to chiropractors. Everything else is a little bit cool, but as soon as you get to my neck, tell me to relax while you spin it sideways
My
and
bad.
pop something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta talk to this dude first. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just snapping my neck.
What chiropractor?
Oh no, I haven't gone to one.
Joe?
I think we have insurance that covers it, but I don't know if that's something
I'm gonna go ahead and plug Lifestyle Chiropractic.
It good?
My man Daryl, remember Ethan Laginus?
Yes.
It's his dad. Yeah.
Oh really?
I freaking love going there because he has little traction beds that kind of like get your spine warmed up. It's
Oh,
really cool.
that sounds nice.
Yeah. Free of charge.
Hey,
Free of charge.
Show him your boobie.
My booby.
The thing.
All right. Well, since Ian wants to know, freaking.
I saw it on the intermission.
It was like sophomore.
Junior.
It started I think I actually started noticing it in middle school, like 8th grade year.
I remember I noticed it in like freshman year when you were doing track workouts and you like jiggle.
Yeah. So I have what's called, I think it's lipoma, and it's like just like a fat.
Oh,
it's-
fatty tumor.
Yeah, fatty
Yeah.
tumor, and it's not cancerous, but it's very
Just
annoying.
a bump.
Yeah, it's like it's a bump, and it got to a point where I was like, no, this is really freaking annoying.
Really
It's really
uncomfortable.
bothering me. So I got it taken out, and no, it's just been fine. Like I
Was that the one that the one that like swung? Like it
Yeah.
No, like in a serious note, I think it did hang off a bit.
yeah, it got to a point.
Yeah.
Where it did. I
We're
was
getting
like-
enough blood into it, just started growing.
Right.
Good thing it's gone now.
Yeah, I'm so freaking glad I got that surgery.
That's funny.
Imagine it's just like growing out of your tank top there.
Dude, imagine if I didn't get it.
Yeah, it's a good thing you got it gone when you did. Just,
I'm so confident in my body now, and I would not be at all if I had that. Because who the frick wants that?
just
Like a
sets you back
fatty
light
tumor.
years in your, in your self confidence.
You hit him with that. You bite it out.
Hit deodorant,
Like a
slap
dog with
it.
a frisbee.
No, that's terrible.
Tug of war.
Speaking of lipoma in dogs, my dog has chronic lipomas where he gets like 10 on his chest.
Yeah.
Dude, the vet said they were like malignant, Like, so we had to do it, or else he would die.
Yeah.
They went in. It was a lipoma. It was like $1,200 later.
What?
I
Get rid of
remember.
one.
I remember the Sheffer's dog.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still alive.
The bottom
but-
of it. I
Which
I
one?
would
No, that
it
was
was Patty's.
It's Patty.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was Patty's too.
His-
It looked like he had udders, but like
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
But Sheffer's dog has it
milkers.
too, right?
No.
I
don't
think
know.
I
have no
think he
idea.
did.
Maybe
I know
that-
what you're talking about. The bigger gray
old
dog,
one?
right?
I remember when we were like in 7th grade cross
Because they
country.
had a little dog and they had a bigger.
I think the big one died recently.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
that makes sense.
that's
because
probably it.
He had a lot of tumors, and I remember in 7th grade it was like a spaghetti dinner.
Yep.
We fed him an entire plate of spaghetti. So-
Dude, at one of those spaghetti dinners at
Yeah.
their house, didn't we do that ice bucket challenge?
I don't know.
I remember
Remember
like
that
I
crap?
I think that
Yeah.
might have been 8th grade. I
The
don't know.
mannequin challenge.
I think I remember it. So it wasn't in 7th grade. I think I know what you're talking about. We did it out by the pool. Yeah. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about.
That girl is a real crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
Bro, it's doing it again. Alright, let me turn it off.
The middle POV.
What a dang shame, man.
Yeah.
Camera's just going nuts on us.
This is ghetto productions right here.
Have you seen the?
Time for a new camera.
Speaking of ghetto, have you seen the? Do you have TikTok at all? Any of you?
no,
Oh.
no.
There's a
I
dude-
do.
Watch the
I do.
video.
There's a
I
dude-
don't watch it that much.
There's an
though.
account like Hood Meals,
Yeah.
and he uses an air fryer and like makes these weird meals.
Just everything out of an
But
air fryer.
everything is so nasty. He doesn't clean his house. The air fryer has like 50 meals, like the residue of it, and he eats all of it.
Oh.
That reminds us of a legend that we know who disappeared off the internet.
King.
Famous for
Oh
eating.
yeah, we
King the King.
We gonna bring
did
this
never.
up.
We did not
him.
mention that last episode. I want. Oh, yeah.
That's someone we would have
shit.
wanted on the podcast.
Yep,
This
yep.
man disappeared off the internet and was an idol to
so
us.
yeah.
Love
Lively
this man's
King.
work. Wish he'd
You
come
want to
back.
take this, Jack?
Yeah, I don't care, but yeah.
Knows
So
the most lore.
King Ass Ripper, if you're out
Better
there,
known as ugly and gross.
yeah, gross and gassy,
Gross and hairy or something.
gross and gassy,
Glutton
gluttonous slob. He goes by many
at
names.
yahoo.com.
Yep.
No, it's gluttonous slob at gmail.com.
Oh.
Click on the pig out checkout button.
Yep.
But no, this dude, if you're listening, we love you. We love
do.
you. We'd love to
Love you,
have
King.
you on.
Yep.
But
What
yeah,
a-
so
Is that camera go?
It's good.
so yeah, this guy he did a lot of live leak stuff. That was his main platform. It's a lot of it's just on YouTube, just re-uploads and stuff. But he disappeared off the face of the internet because of one man, or I guess one podcast,
Yeah, another podcast.
named the Joe Rogan
Podcast.
Experience.
Which, by the way, is so incredibly huge.
Yeah.
I cannot believe
I didn't
even
how
know how
big that
big it
got.
was.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah. But so yeah, this one couple like showed a bunch of clips of him on it, and then he just like deleted all of his stuff and
Kind of
left
left
the internet. But
That was
if,
good publicity, though.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
I
know.
don't know why he
right?
left.
His,
Funny.
his shit is so funny.
He must have been embarrassed.
Do you think
Yeah.
he was like fetish? He was trying
That's
to make
what
it
I
Dude,
think
it's
I was
doing
fetishized.
trying
it
to
again.
figure.
What the
I think we just let it go.
All right.
Yeah, at this point we just let it
I
go.
mean, we already got the brokage.
But
Yeah, but we don't know
Do you-
with this guy if
do you
it's a
think-
fetish or if
It
it's
was.
like
For
It,
sure.
it, it
That's
definitely was.
That's what we think it was.
I'm
So-
into some weird ass fetishes, but
Like if he posted on Lively, like probably.
You'd think, yeah, it's just like a camera thing.
pancakes
So what he did? What he would do is he would get up in this camera, like just an iPhone camera. He just like set it somewhere. He would have usually a wife beater on that's like got a bunch of
Torn,
stains
some
and stuff,
stains.
tidy whities,
and then
with
the tidy whities.
Yep.
always the skid mark stain.
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
from
always the stains.
the farts.
Yeah.
Holy.
So and he had two main things that he would perform. First, he would just eat.
Pick
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Impressive.
The
It was
intro
very
of the
impressive.
video
It was-
was always him just
It was
eating
the mayonnaise,
meals.
though.
Yeah, and
Yes.
he would,
Sausage gravy.
all of his food. He would love to drench his food in mayonnaise.
He would take full sized pancakes
Yeah.
into industrial sized mayonnaise, things, and he'd take it like a tortilla chip and scoop it full of mayonnaise.
No,
and
no,
start
I think that was
Or was that,
that was the chicken wings. I
that,
think.
yeah,
And
chicken wings.
for me, that kind
Eating
of
a whole chicken, rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his most popular one. I think is him taking an 8-pound chicken,
Yeah.
drenching it in mayonnaise.
just eating the whole thing.
for me that kind of gives away that it was for sure a fetish thing because why else would he drench everything in a very high fat like there's
Well,
a
what he
reason
was
What if he
eating.
likes it though?
I
Maybe.
genuinely think he enjoyed mayonnaise.
But
I don't
there-
think you can eat that much.
No, you can't do that without liking it.
Right.
there's a whole eating like feeding community of gainers.
I've
Yeah,
heard.
gainers.
It's really
What's
weird.
up, gaining community?
So that's probably what that was, and that's why he got so embarrassed.
The other
Yeah.
thing was his bodily functions.
Yep,
Those
he-
farts and burps.
Yeah, he's
loudest
he's
and
named,
longest you've ever heard.
He's
Crazy.
named King Ass Ripper for a reason.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
He had complete control over his anal
His
sphincter.
very
flatulence was
Yes.
just crazy. I've heard it. What was it like? Almost 40 seconds.
Yeah.
This dude just let one go.
I think there was one
I'm
that was
sure
like
it was longer.
yeah, it was like 2 minutes.
He would break
maybe.
records. Every single angle from this guy also was just so tasteful.
Some that you
You'd get
don't
the
wa-
wife beater.
you don't wanna
the
see
gut.
him, though.
You just see him getting bigger every video,
Yep,
and it's
and
just a shot right here from the
He's
stomach.
going.
Smack his gut.
This
Get
dude
in
had-
good shape.
Yeah.
And then just talk about the meal.
This dude had holes in his tidy whities. too.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of
No,
peaks in.
that's the aesthetic.
Yeah,
You just
it-
see like through his hips, like the style on his hips and stuff.
Yeah.
Stretching out the underwear. Dude, just if you haven't seen his videos, it's worth just checking it out.
If-
Like, just honestly, we can't do it justice just talking about it. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
If
what
you're
you can
having
find.
if you're having a chill night with the boys, you want to laugh your asses off. Look
Bring in
up
the king.
Look up King Ass Ripper.
Look up
You-
New Year's resolution that can
That's a
tie
good
in
one.
with the fitness aspect of
Yep.
this.
That's
Yeah.
a real good one.
He does sit-ups and push-ups. He mixes up the terms.
I'd say
but
that's
they're
my
really
favorite.
good.
That's my probably
Yeah,
favorite
that's
one.
good. That was
Gonna
the
do
best.
some push-ups and then he does sit-ups.
Yeah.
In all honesty, the control that he has on his bowels
Yeah.
is
It's
very
crazy.
impressive.
I don't know how he does that.
Yeah.
No idea.
It's almost impressive, but scary at the same
I think
time.
it's very impressive. I can't do what he does.
No, but
I can.
Oh, really?
yeah. Not as
Hey,
not
yo.
as gracefully as
Yeah.
the
Get
king,
on the
though.
table.
No, I'm not doing
It's a
that.
demonstration.
Later in the podcast, if we get enough following.
If we hit a
If
let's see.
like-
A million likes.
if we guys
20,000
20,000 likes on this video,
Yeah.
and I will get on this table and I will
fought.
Give myself to YouTube.
Shit, I was that shit for free.
I'm gonna take my
Yeah, we started watching him. What was it? Who even showed it to us?
I
don't
think
even
I
remember
think I
finding this.
all right. So I think I found it. Like this is years ago.
Yeah.
There's this guy on YouTube. He used to be. He was my favorite streamer. His name is Etika. He passed away a few years ago.
Yep.
Rip.
Yeah. Rest in
Rest in
peace.
peace, Etika.
But somebody donated to his stream and they sent that video,
Oh.
and then he watched it. I was laughing my ass off. This is like 3 years ago or
Yeah,
something.
it had to be. It's been a long
Um,
time we've been watching this guy.
Yeah. No. And
Or
then
since you've seen it.
yeah, and then I mean, I showed it. I think I showed it to Seth and other Seth
Yeah.
on the way up to cross country camp, like
Oh, I
years
remember
ago.
that. Yep.
But like you couldn't really hear it because like a lot of
Talking
just
going on.
And then
No. It was on the ski. What was it?
yeah,
ski
no,
trip?
yeah,
Oh.
and then
Right.
I showed it to you again.
Okay,
I showed it to you again when we were driving. I think were we driving home?
I laughed so hard. I don't think I've ever laughed that hard before.
No.
It was like my throat was
Starts
hurting.
to hurt the
Yeah.
first time you see it.
No, because so me and Seth we're going on a ski trip with my family. I think we're driving home. We're either driving there or
We're driving home.
We're driving home, and so I'm like Seth, put in an earbud, and I start showing him it, and then my whole family's in the car, and then we're just laughing our asses off.
Just
and they're like-
crying in the
my
back.
sister's like, "What are you guys listening to?"
If I'm being honest, I think that actually is the most I've ever laughed in my life. I don't remember a time where I didn't laugh at it.
I think he's brought all of us to tears at one point.
yeah,
from laughing.
for
This
sure,
dude's
for sure.
I think
Just-
every time we have a big group over, there's a TV
have-
over
yeah,
there.
there's a TV.
We always have to watch.
Have
King
to
Ass Ripper,
showcase,
at least
yeah.
once. Or Angry Grandpa. Rest in peace, Angry Grandpa.
Yeah.
He has some good
Oh,
farts.
goddamn.
But yeah, that dude. Oh
Kid
my!
me,
And then
kid me.
over the year, because that was 2020. That was beginning of 2020.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Or maybe end of 2019.
Yeah, like
I think it was end of 2019.
No, that was when I showed Seth,
Oh.
and then after that I showed all you guys.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
man,
he's a go-to for us whenever we bring somebody new. They gotta see the king. Yeah,
gotta.
we reference it so many times. I mean, he's got just signature quotes. I mean,
Bro.
what's the one where he slaps his gut and all for this tank.
Yeah.
All for this beast-ass tank. Oh, yeah.
That's another one. Just iconic grunts. This man, after every couple bites, just, the most deep heart, just obliterating grunts you've ever
Don't have to
heard.
find this out.
Yeah, you know.
You
Just go watch it.
Just
Yeah,
go
watch
watch it. Yeah,
Yeah, we can't do it
after
justice.
you
After this,
listen, after you listen,
We gotta finish this up
Stay
first.
till the end.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Or if you must leave, drop a like before.
And then come back.
Yeah.
And leave a comment.
So if no one has anything else, I'll talk about my adventures with my freaking oil change.
Let's go.
Sure.
So I mean, I don't know if it's just like she's old, not working that right or something. Maybe there's
what
something
is
wrong
it?
with
The
the intake.
98 CRV?
The Cheryl.
05.
Oh, 5?
Not terribly old, but maybe it just, I don't know, drive through a lot of pollutant. I mean, I drove in Saginaw a lot,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah,
pretty-
Back and forth for every once in a while.
Yeah, I don't know, but like I drove maybe 3K miles with this
Which
oil.
should be
and it
not
was
bad.
full
That's not
synthetic. It was like Honda, and I look and it's black as night. I'm like, damn. All right,
This is just
Maybe-
terrible
maybe
after
it's-
3,000.
Maybe something that caused it is when you ramp that
Could've
big,
not. That
big
wouldn't cause
gravel.
No.
I know it caused something because I mean, for a
Don't
while
ride
there,
the same.
It sounded a bit gravelly, but yeah. So I freaking lost my train of thought.
Black as night.
Black is night, yes, and I freak.
So have you changed your oil out before? This is something
Yeah,
you-
I have. I have.
with the oil pan and
But
were you quick enough without getting the sludge
Oh, I
on
was
your
gonna-
fingers? You
Blinker fluid.
I got a lot of sludge on my fingers. I'll tell you what.
because I know if you do it quick
Shit.
enough, you can just twist it off and just one quick move and get it
Sludgy.
all in.
Oh, I was gonna say yeah, because the last time I had it changed at a Honda facility, and that's like I looked at the manual. It's like yeah, you gotta use Honda oil, but like I mean,
It's not.
Nah.
No, it's not a big deal.
and especially for like a just
costs
An old enough car.
generic,
Yeah.
naturally aspirated, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So went to O'Reilly's, got their high mileage baby.
Yeah.
5W20.
5W20. And everything went well. The freaking since I got it done by a shop, it was pretty much impossible. I'll tell you how I got the filter off too.
Oh no.
So
Dude, they put the filters in the most inconvenient spots
For Hondas.
in all cars.
for Honda, I literally had to like go past. Yeah, it's like, and I could barely. I had like maybe this much wiggle room
And it's supposed to be
No.
hand tight, and they usually make it a lot more.
because they
than
use a
hand tight.
wrench. They use a little wrench thing,
You're not supposed to do that.
No.
and so like my oil nut
Ooh.
was pretty stripped, and I ordered a new one. But
Oh,
I ended
yeah,
up
yeah.
being able to get that off, and plenty of oil in my hand. And for some odd reason, I never remember that the oil shoots out and not down.
It comes out at a stream.
So you
It's
just
pumping.
No, just think like it's pissing.
Yeah,
You know, you don't piss straight down.
So there's just
Sometimes
enough
you do.
force coming out of it.
So
Well-
it went right on the ground. So I had to move the oil pan real quick. But with the oil filter, I looked up this video. This guy was like, "Yeah, way too tight." He took a freaking screwdriver and a hammer.
Oh yeah, you just
and
pound
cut
it
right
through.
through
No.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did that.
It works.
It works really well.
Yeah.
So I did that, and got plenty of oil on my hands.
Left
like,
some gunk on the driveway.
that stuff. Like I looked it up later because I was it was like, why is my hand still warm?
Oh, it's so bad for you.
Yeah, used oil has been shown to cause like high correlation of cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Always wear gloves.
That's
Always wear gloves.
Plenty of
with his
oil.
hair. Can't your bare hands didn't you?
I'm glad. I think my dad got oil in his eye once. I remember that.
It just makes your eye bleed.
He's
for some
probably
reason.
gonna get freaking brain cancer. Like, if I'm being honest, that's
Bro's
really
gone for
bad.
it. Yeah,
'cause-
no, it's really bad for you. And the fact that it was midnight black.
Yeah,
That can't be any better.
and then of course you have to recycle the oil after. So
Yeah.
for some
Yeah.
reason, I was like, yeah, I could just do it without the funnel.
Dude,
Man, what were
how
you
you trying to
doing?
pour that? That's going everywhere. The hole's like that big. And
I don't know how
No,
you thought you
surprisingly
could
enough,
wing
it
that.
did go everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So you can aim
you
it.
pretty much can't clean up oil once it's out.
No.
And it's always
You have
it's
to buy
always
oil
juicy.
dry.
It's yeah.
It's just like kitty litter. You have to put that down.
So I mean, if my dad ends up watching this, my bad. It is what it is. You'll
Did you do it
probably-
on the driveway or like in the
in
street?
the garage? In the garage.
Oh.
So it's gonna
It's
be
gonna
there.
be
But there's
there.
plenty of oil stains in there already. So.
Yeah, not a big
when
deal.
was this oil change?
He's like, was it yesterday?
We'll blame it on the mid-fast. We'll blame it on the mid-fast.
I was pretty tired.
Wasn't in full cognitive function. Bro was a little lacking for it.
It's Cloud 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Quite an experience, though.
Yeah, I bet.
She runs like a dream now, baby.
Now she's back and running.
I went to Ann Arbor before that change. I was like, wow, why is she running like garbage?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why.
Is it still running bad?
No, she's fine now.
Yeah, your car just runs weird sometimes.
215K strong.
Ooh.
She an oldie, but she's
Still,
a workhorse.
still pumping.
Yeah.
Mine's a year older. It only has 167.
What about yours, Bodine?
I mean, mine's a 2001, and I just hit 100,000 miles like a couple months ago. We
Dude.
bought it at
My.
40,000 miles.
How? No, it probably a grandma had it.
Yeah, it was
Like
it
a
was
grocery
a
store
grandfather, and he was going to give it to his son for a penny, but he never ended up giving it to him. He ended up getting a car, so it stayed in the garage for years. They used it a couple times, and then they're like, "We don't need this," so we got it for really cheap. And it's, I mean, I've never drove a Mercury before, and I know they stopped making cars a while ago. They make good cars. Like this car, I'm like
They're
for its
tanks.
age, it's a tank. It's going strong. I mean, the only thing we've had to do is just brakes, which every car has to get them replaced after a while. But that's all I've ever really had. Just tune-ups, a little bit here and there. But it's been doing me good.
Interesting.
It's been a
Never heard that about Mercury.
yeah. Now I'm trying to get a new car for once I'm in college. I've been looking at a Mitsubishi Starion. I really want to get I don't know. I just want to try a foreign car. I've just been driving.
Yeah.
Where have you been looking to buy it?
I was just gonna look at I don't know.
Don't
I
get
was-
a newer foreign car, though.
No, I don't want it. That's what I want. And the Stereon's from the 80s. So it's if I can find one that survived,
Why would
I don't
you-
know.
Like I'm
I
saying,
don't
like platform. Like, are you looking at used car dealerships? Or
That's what
Craigslist, or-
I'd probably do is just Craigslist and just look on the
Facebook
internet, see
Marketplace.
who's near me.
You can look at like some of these apps like OfferUp. I just downloaded that just for like shits and giggles.
With it being
And-
from the 80s, it's definitely going to be like more of a dream car because I'm going for the body for the most part. But I want like the body of the car. But it's a JDM, and I just really want to try a JDM. Those look like a lot of fun to drive. A stick shift. I've been doing manual my whole life, and I really want to try out a stick shift. Those
You
look
mean
like a lot of
automatic?
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or an automatic.
Stick
yeah,
shift
not a
is
manual.
fun, man.
That's
Yeah.
I
is
don't know.
fun.
It looks like a lot of fun to use, and that's just I don't know.
I'm sad they're going
Want to go
away.
into
Yeah.
a possibility for this summer? Our plan?
What about it?
The car?
The old
like
Sandy
on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, I mean,
I'll
me and
chip
Ian.
in, dude.
Yeah, and Seth, if you want to trip in.
I mean,
All four of
I
us.
mean,
All four of us.
Brokast car?
I mean, I think
Brokast.
we got plenty of cash as it is.
Yeah, so,
We'll all be working. So
yeah, so we're looking for a beater car just to, I mean, we break stuff on the podcast. We're going to break a car.
That could be like a
That could-
celebration.
Yeah,
of
that could be like the
Brokast.
season finale.
1,000 subs, we run into a telephone pole.
When you guys go back to school, we can just completely destroy that car.
Yeah. But, yeah, we're just looking for a beater car just to, like,
Beat on.
beat up. Just for
the cheapest
hell of it.
possible manual car we can find.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's
And if it's a
that's
truck,
the goal. Yeah, a
oh
truck
boy.
would be fun.
Yeah.
But,
It has to sound awful too.
Yes,
like, muffler has to be dangling. It's like
And we'll drain all the oil too.
drain the oil.
Like
Get a rod knocks
an
in
old nasty Civic where you just hear that thing just sputting
Yeah.
all day long. Sitting at the stoplights.
Oh, we'll straight pipe it too. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, another-
absolutely.
I've been looking, and you can get like turbo kits for $200.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're a
That'd be so
lot
fun.
cheaper than I thought they were for getting
You can make a
turbos.
150
The hard part's
horsepower
just
car like
putting them in.
300 for the course of
You
like
think
2
so?
weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it'll break,
Yeah,
but
it's worth it for
Yeah.
that time.
I guess.
Just
Put it out the
having a
bang.
turbo,
yeah.
And
Yeah,
there's, I mean, the manifold will not be able to handle it. But
No,
that's the
no.
point.
the plastic will just
that's the
blow up.
point.
I
And
mean,
then-
it only runs like less than 5 pounds of boost.
Yeah.
but-
Really?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Oh,
And then we
Gotta get that floater though.
Basically,
we
just
go,
a fan.
what you got, stump man?
do a reverse. Just
Let them know what you're talking about with the
No,
channel.
we mentioned,
mentioned
it
it
last
last
episode.
podcast.
Neutral drop.
Okay.
Yeah.
do a
It's
little.
just
They're
a-
another hilarious.
Yeah.
Another one you
Just-
guys should definitely check out.
Yeah.
You know who we should bring in?
What?
RNTV.
Oh, dude. Yes.
Red
So,
Net TV.
yeah, me and Ian are actually like fans of this guy.
Oh, boy.
His name is Redneck TV. His name
Good
is
Low
Kenny.
TV now.
Kenny. No, well, I think that is that his channel name.
Yeah, Good Low TV.
Is this the guy that you showed me that broke his streaming setup?
Yeah.
You just smashed everything, right?
Yeah.
He has really bad anger
Yeah.
issues. He had a tough, like, upcoming,
Yeah.
like, his his childhood was just so messed up.
Yeah.
But he's a really funny dude. He lives in Kentucky, is it?
I think so. Yeah.
He has
Southern.
he has a jacked up like F-150. It's like 2 feet jacked up.
Yeah.
45-inch like mud tires.
Jeez.
2 miles per gallon.
Yeah.
It's so loud.
2
It's
miles
so
per
loud.
Have you watched
gallon.
the newest
Probably.
newest video? Where the
Oh yeah, he was doing it to his neighbor because his neighbor like tried shooting his dog.
he
Or
did
something,
shoot his
'cause
dog
Yeah,
He
'cause-
shot his dog
twice.
yeah
twice?
because it was like he was
It went on his property.
yeah went
Did
on
he
his
kill
property.
it or did he
No,
just like?
no?
Wow.
But
A pellet got stuck in the collar.
yeah,
oh, that's lucky.
yeah.
That's lucky.
So he was like, whenever he did, he was like trying to make him move out, and he was like, 3 times a day I'm just going over here, and he just like turns on his truck.
And he did it for like 2 minutes straight.
Yeah,
Like I don't know
yeah.
how that thing didn't like spew oil out of it.
Oh
Really?
my goodness.
Yeah.
That's way too long to be
He
revving
bounced
that.
it off the limiter for like that long.
The way his channel blew up was dip, for
Yeah.
sure. That's where you got your inspiration for your dip,
The dip
like taste
parodies,
test.
yeah.
But the dip parodies too. Ooh, those aren't on YouTube anymore.
No,
But
I took
Oh, really?
I
Oh,
took
really?
it.
in the height
Oh,
of
I didn't know that.
in the height of something, it just had to take
Dipski
it
and
down.
the Lipski?
Didn't want to have
Yeah.
any negative feedback.
Yeah, yeah.
What a shame.
Yeah, he's just a really wacky dude. He does the funniest stuff
Yeah.
ever. He like buys a new stove, breaks it immediately.
Dude, it like the little pegs that were like holding it up, it just like breaks. He was just like, whoa! He was just like freaking out.
I saw I think that's where you showed me where you got the inspiration for it. We just bought a beater.
Yep.
Just been on these
He-
side
he
roads
bought
and
it.
just destroyed this thing.
It was an $800 red car. It was. I don't
was
think
like-
it was stick shift, but he just
No.
like, beat on this thing. It was called the Pimp Mobile.
Yeah.
He would go
yeah.
on
It had,
old
like,
gravel
red belt.
roads.
Yeah.
I loved when he locked the brakes.
Yeah.
The brakes.
Oh yes, dude, that was so funny.
So
It's
the
like,
brakes went out on
she's
it one
a
time,
runner.
and so he had to use the handbrake
Yeah.
to
Oh,
actually slow
really?
it down.
Yeah.
And it was the same video that he blew up that engine.
Because that was the one where it's like the sewn interior, right? Where it was like
Yeah,
a...
and
Yes.
he freaking knock a rod actually
Yes,
came out
yes,
of the engine.
yes.
Blew out of the
He was
engine.
like,
What?
no, because I think what happened
So funny,
was
man.
he like he was just driving it around, just beating on it,
Yeah.
and then it just like out of nowhere just stops. It
Would you
just stops
call
working.
it? Like threw a rod or something?
it flung
No,
a rod.
flung a rod.
And then
He was trying to break it though.
yeah, no, but like it just cuts out, and it was just like in somebody's yard. He goes back the next day, and he's like, I don't know, just messing around with it. He like brought his skateboard and he was doing like kick flips on the hood.
Yep.
And then he's just like, let's see if she works. And then what he had to do is he had to hotwire the car like every time
to get it started?
Yeah, every time he has to start it, he has to hotwire
That's
it. And then he
fun.
also
Man.
broke like the parking, lock on the steering wheel.
Oh yeah, it was when you have your car off, you can't turn. Your
Oh,
steering
yeah,
wheel,
yeah,
so
yeah.
He just wrenched it.
And then he was like first try like that day it started up. He was like, all right, we gotta go. We gotta get this back up. Yeah. He was like, she's gonna blow. And then,
It finally blew, and it went from like 60 horsepower to 2
Yeah.
because he
Oh,
flung that
no.
rod. There was no
Yeah,
compression.
yeah.
It sounded fine. though.
Yeah.
Really?
After it
It
flung
actually
the
sounded
rod.
better.
It
but
sounded a lot better.
There's
But,
less
dude,
pressure.
Yeah.
that was so funny.
We're at an hour, by the way.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah, you guys have any closing thoughts for this secondary episode of the Brokast?
Good second one.
Good for
Yeah.
now, man. Good for now.
Yeah.
Just we'll keep lifting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys when the games keep coming.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yes,
with
sir.
a beater.
See ya.
See you guys.